Hey everybody, it's time for my little corner of the world.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share. That's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye.
Good evening everyone, this is Ed Rambeau and Happy New Year. Nothing would give me greater pleasure than to know you all had a delightful New Year's Eve. One to definitely be remembered, and may the arrival of 2024 be good to each and every one of us. Speaking of New Year's Eve, by the way, our dear friend and host of this evening's show just had a birthday. I'm speaking, of course, about Ron Baker. So, Ron, on behalf of myself and all our wonderful listeners, I hope you had an exceptional birthday as the entire world celebrated it with you, as they do every year. All kidding aside, Ron, happy birthday, my friend, and may each one that follows grow in intensity. Well, my friends, I've been on another recording binge, and since that's the case, tonight's theme will be new recordings for a new year. Yes, everything you hear tonight has been recently recorded and will be making its debut on the internet airwaves. And to jump right in, here's a song I recorded just to make myself feel a bit warmer on the chilly night I recorded it. What do I mean by that? Well, you'll get the picture from the title. Heatwave. Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The temperature's rising, it isn't surprising. She certainly can. She started a heat wave by letting loose heat wave. She does it in such a way that the customers say that she certainly can. The mercury jump to 93, and lucky me, we're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that she moves, the thermometer proves that she certainly can. Gee, her anatomy makes the mercury jump to 93, and that's okay by me. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that she moves, that thermometer proves that she certainly can. Sweet babe, keep creating that heat wave by making your seat wave as only you can. Certainly hope you enjoyed my rendition of that great Irving Berlin classic Heatwave, which was introduced by Marilyn Monroe in the film entitled There's No Business Like Show Business. Next, here's a newly recorded song I've always loved ever since I first heard Adam Lambert sing it on the American Idol show. It's a haunting piece entitled Mad World. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, bright and early for their morning races, going nowhere, Bears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarge your world. Mad world. Mad World was the name of that piece, and it truly is one terrific song. Oleta Adams introduced this next one, which I just recently heard for the first time and fell in love with, so I hope you enjoy my version as it makes its debut on tonight's show. It's called Get Here. You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert in the moonlit sand. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboat. Climb a tree and swing rope to rope. Take a sled and slide down the slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy colt, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can windsurf into my life. Take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. You can make it by caravan, cross the desert in the moonlit sand. I don't care how you get here. Get here. I need you right here, right now. I need you right here, right now. I don't care how you get here. I need you right here, right now, right now. I don't care how you get here. I just don't care. I don't care how you get here. Get here if you can. Get Here was the title of that one, and I'm so glad I finally discovered that song because it was one I really enjoyed recording. As for my next selection, I've loved this song ever since I first heard it sung by Bonnie Raitt way back in 1975, and I've wanted to record it ever since, and finally got around to doing so. Written by Ken Bassey, it's a wonderful tune entitled My First Night Alone Without You. There is an aching in my head from the bed I can't get used to. It's these little hours in the dark I dread as I spend my first night alone without you. Honey, half of me has gone away from a love I've learned to cling to. Tomorrow I'll have to find another way to live the rest of my life alone without you. You taught me how to live, how to be myself, and how to give. Oh, but now it's you who's given up on giving. You lost the thing, no one to teach. You've changed it and now you're out of reach. And my life tonight just don't seem worth living. No, no, I've been sitting learning how to read. 'Cause back in school I never liked to. It's just one of those little things I'm gonna need. as I put my life together, baby, without you. That was My First Night Alone Without You. For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme, new recordings for a new year. However, it's time to ring in the new year with everybody's favorite little rascal, Talking Tom. Happy New Year, Tom!
Thanks, Eduardo, and the very same to you and all my deliciously wonderful fans out there who I'm sure are thrilled to see me because they get a break from all this terrible singing.
Since it's New Year's, Tom, I'm going to ignore that ridiculous statement and move right along. What did you do for New Year's? And please don't tell me you spent it in the hospital.
No, but after spending it with Angelina, I would have preferred the hospital.
Oh, no. Don't tell me it was one big fight.
One? Try a series of them. All night long, the punches were coming so fast and furious, I kept waiting for the bell to ring. And what did you do on New Year's Eve? Did you go to Times Square?
Times Square? Are you kidding? No way.
I figured as much.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, let's face it, Eduardo. At your age, you don't have to go all the way to Times Square to see a ball drop.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a comment, Tom. How about Sheldon? Did he go out New Year's Eve?
No, he stayed home and drank all night. He ended up getting so drunk, he couldn't figure out how he got home from the sofa. I'll tell you, my son is the only one I know who can get a beer out of the fridge before the light comes on. He told me he needs to do something about his beer belly. When I suggested exercise, he said, why not just a bigger shirt?
That boy is too much.
The night before New Year's Eve, he spent the whole night at the bar and got so drunk, he told me on the way home he had to fight off this homeless person who kept begging him for money.
Why didn't he just give him some?
Well, he told me there are two reasons he won't give money to homeless people. Number one, they would spend it on alcohol.
And what's the second reason?
He wants to spend it on alcohol.
My goodness.
Yeah, last week he was in Los Angeles, and when I phoned him to ask him if he's enjoying L.A., he told me he hates it.
Hates it? And why is that?
Because he thought I said AA.
Does he ever eat or does he just drink?
Eat. You know what he calls a balanced diet?
No, what?
A Budweiser in each hand.
Oh, God, I just can't believe that boy. Anyway, Tom, we're running a little short on time, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask you to say goodnight.
Okay, but I just want to thank you because I've been telling a lot of people to tune in and listen to you sing, which has turned out to be a big moneymaker for my new business.
Your new business? And which business is that?
I've been manufacturing and selling earplugs.
Just say goodnight.
Good night, my adoring fans, and to all you folks out there who enjoy Eduardo singing, and I do mean both of you, allow me to express a very heartfelt Happy New Year. And the only reason I'm anxious to get out of here is because my catnip awaits.
And once again, there you have it, my friends. America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, new recordings for a new year. This is a song that also takes me back to the late 70s, 1979 to be exact. When I first heard Brenda Russell's recording of it, I immediately knew I'd be recording it someday. Well, it took me a long time because I just got around to doing it a few weeks ago, but as Mama always said, better late than never. The song is called Way Back When, and I hope you enjoy my take on it. sensation. You can blame it all on big city stimulation. But I knew you when you were a small town attraction. Baby, you can't pretend you don't leave a reaction. Sophisticated friends, now fill your moment. Magic. You can blame it all on your friends and your companions. But I knew you when I knew you'd do it. No disappointing end. You are my favorite, yes you are. I knew you'd do it from way back when, yeah. Yes, you are my favorite from way back when. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew you'd do it. I knew you'd do it. I knew you'd do it, baby, yes, I knew you'd do it. I knew you'd do it, I knew you'd do it. You had it in you, baby, so I knew you'd do it. I said I knew, yes, I knew. And baby, I'm not surprised because I knew you had it in you. I knew you'd do it, baby, all along I knew it. I swear to God I swear I knew you'd do it. Our days in high school, baby, you were always one cool lady. Though those days are gone forever, there's no storm that you can't weather. Yeah, you got through it, baby, and I watched you do it. Now you're a winner, baby, and I even knew it way back when. I even knew it, baby, way back when. Way Back When was the title of that one, and I'm so glad I finally got around to my wish, recording it. This next song, making its internet radio debut, is my most recent original composition. First came the title, Sunlight in the Dark, and from that, the song began to take form. Both the melody and the lyrics seemed to pour out of me. And with that, allow me to present my latest newborn baby, Sunlight in the Dark. There she goes again, doing her dance in my heart. There she goes again, making the music start. She brings out the best of me and spoils the rest of me. And I can't believe the way I feel when her body's next to mine. The way she loves to tease It brings me to my knees, making me want to please her. I'm left in a daze from all her sexy ways. And when I'm feeling down, as long as she's around, it's like sunlight in the dark. There she goes again, turning me on with that smile. There's that pose again, leaving me breathless for a while. From the day that I first found her, I had to wrap my world around her. The way she loves to tease, it brings me to my knees, wanting to please her. I'm left in a daze from all her sexy ways. And when I'm feeling down, as long as she's around, it's like sunlight in the dark. And her warm desire always lights my fire. There's not a single girl who holds a candle to her, and I'm the only man she lets manhandle her. But I do it with kid gloves, and she loves, yes she loves the way I do it. Yes, she loves the way I do it. I'm left in a daze from all her sexy ways. When I'm stressed out and she begins caressing me, it's like sunlight in the dark. Sunlight in the dark. Sunlight in the dark, yeah. Sunlight in the dark. Sunlight in the dark, yeah. Sunlight in the dark. That was my most recent original composition, which I call Sunlight in the Dark, and I hope it was to your liking. The theme for tonight, once again, is New Recordings for a New Year, and this next tune was written way back in 1927 with music by George Gershwin and lyrics by his brother Ira. It's been recorded by so many artists they're far too numerous to mention, and I'm sure you'll all recognize this classic standard entitled "Swonderful." It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice, it's paradise. It's where I long to be. You made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. It's wonderful, it's marvelous, you should care for me. paradise. It's what I long to see and where I long to be. My dear, it's four-leaf clover time, and you got my heart working overtime. It's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. Wonderful, it's marvelous, you should care for me. It's awful nice, paradise, it's where I long to be. You've made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful, absolutely marvelous that you should care for me. Now, honestly, who could ever forget a song like Swonderful? Because to put it bluntly, Swonderful and Smarvelous. My final song for this evening is also my most recent recording, which came about as a result of the 46th Annual Kennedy Center Awards, where this year they happened to be honoring Miss Dionne Warwick. During her tribute, they mentioned one of her many hits that struck a chord with me, because I've always loved this particular song. Oddly enough, it wasn't one written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David, but instead, this 1979 ballad was written by Isaac Hayes with lyrics by Adrian Anderson, and it's called Deja Vu. This is insane. All you did was say hello, speak my name, feeling your love like a love I used to know long ago. How can it be? You're a different space in time. Come to me. Feel like I'm home in a place I used to know long ago. Deja vu. Could you be the dream that I once knew? Is it you? Deja vu. Could you be the dream that might come true? Shining through. I keep remembering me. I keep remembering you. Deja vu. This is so fine. I've been waiting all my life, just filling time, looking for you. That's worth more than you could know long ago. Come to me now. We don't have to dream of love. We know how. Somewhere before, it's as if I've loved you so long ago. Deja vu. Could you be the dream that I once knew? Is it you? Deja vu. Could you be the dream that might come true? Shining through. I keep remembering me. I keep remembering you. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Could you be the dream that I once knew? Is it you? Deja vu. Could you be the dream that might come true? Shining through. I keep remembering me. I keep remembering you. Deja vu. Deja vu. Could you be the dream that I once knew? Is it you? Deja vu. Could you be the dream that might come true? Well, my friends, that concludes tonight's New Year's special, and I certainly hope 2024 is going to be a year to remember for all of us. Now, before saying goodnight, please listen carefully. I will no longer be doing my shows every other Thursday. Instead, I will be only doing one show a month, which will always be the first Thursday of every month. So from this point on, it'll be much easier for everyone to know whether I have a show that Thursday or not, because if it isn't the first Thursday of the month, there will definitely be no show. So please make a note of that. From now on, all my shows will appear only on the first Thursday of each month. It means my next show will be Thursday, February 1st, 2024. That being said, with nothing but love in my heart, from my little corner of the world to yours, here's hoping you and your family share and enjoy the most loving and healthy year possible. But for now, let's return to our dear friend Ron Baker and Ron's Record Shop. And once again, Ron, I hope you had an awesome birthday just a few days ago on New Year's Eve. So, my friends, Happy New Year with buckets of love, everyone, and a very warm and sincere good night.